recording.
Yes, we're recording the final episode of B&B, which I'm sure is no surprise to anyone who's actually watching because it's probably in the title.
We totally just logged in like minutes ago, and we're ready to roll.
Time to wrap it
all
up.
Things.
We were just rapping back and forth for the last hour and 6 minutes or anything like that. No, no. Stop, Hun.
See the shape.
Hun, stop! You're breaking my armor, Hun. This is no.
Yeah.
Hun.
Guys, Anesos here. Honey's here.
Hi.
We're having fun.
Just stop, Hun.
What?
Stop!
I'm just saying.
You're not saying you're Hun.
Oh, dang it, you fell down.
I just don't.
Pack, you went and broke Anesos. We need him. He's a straight
That did
man.
not take long.
Hey,
It
somebody
took an
up
hour
all
and
the
20
things.
minutes or whatever.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
let's get this show on
Okay,
the
so
road.
let's just say why we are ending this first. Okay, so we did the whole end thing.
We win. We did everything.
Yeah. So first of all, the first problem that we have is the whole Ender hardcore Ender expansion. Remember, this is actually a 1.6 mod pack. This is not 1. Get down. No, bad Hun. Bad Hun.
Why am I
Bad Hun.
back?
Why are you following me? No.
Going with you.
I am trying to describe what's going on here.
Yes,
And I went up here because you started smacking me.
I only smacked you
And
because
then
it don't
she
matter
used her
if your
flight
clothes
potion
gets
to,
broken.
Come up
It
here.
don't matter if your clothes get broken because it's the last dang episode. So I was trying to smack you into the thing. Well, you just keep telling the people the things they need to hear. I'm
Yes,
just
tell them.
flying along with you. I'm just listening and flying along with you. And I said,
Okay.
screw the dirty
So,
broom, and I. took the
Anyways, the hardcore Ender expansion
No,
seems
it's
to be
not.
very broken in 1.6. Where the first thing that would happen is
Yes,
Uh-oh.
he forgot.
back
We might have
up.
broken pack now.
No,
Oh.
I'm just.
Oh, you're telling me to back up? I thought you were
Yeah.
mentally backing up your thoughts. I'm
No,
not doing anything. I'm just following you and going
Okay.
for the tour.
The first thing that there's a lot of stuff in hardcore Ender expansion that needs to be researched, and you don't actually know what it is that's going to kill you until it kills you, which includes a tree that decided I needed to die at that exact moment in time. We're not ending because I'm fussy over that, well, it's not just that I died. It's that, too, it decided after I died to take my book and throw it away, which evidently had all the knowledge that we had been researching up until that point.
Which confirmed that when I died and my book up and disappeared, that it wasn't just lost somewhere. It literally does go away.
Even if it wasn't that
Man.
glitch, I mean, it's the simple fact that all of your research is in a book, and if you lose that book on death, then you have to start your entire research thing again. Basically meaning, we would need to somehow figure out the research for all the stuff that's going on in the end without dying at all.
Yep.
To things that we don't know what's going to kill us. Doing research that we don't know how it's done.
That's kind of the problem, is you need to know before you do, and then
And
you
if
can't know
you-
before you do.
And
So-
if you die, you have
Yeah.
to start over again.
Yeah.
And you can't share the research, and you can't keep the research somehow on. There's just no way of holding out. I mean, you can't, copy the book and, put it in a safe
You
place
have to have it in
beforehand.
your inventory.
Right.
Flying around the end with
Right.
bosses and Void and Forest Ghost that apparently can just kill you in one shot or something.
Right. So it doesn't... We're not doing that
It's,
crap. We just can't...
A
But
little bit.
and in addition to that, the other thing is this is a 1.6 pack. This is before there was a lot of questing and stuff like that came with Agrarian Skies 1 when questing actually started to become a thing, where there was actually an end game available. In Blood and Bones, there is not officially an end to the mod pack. It's just once you get to the end, you basically do what you want to do in the end, and that's basically the end. You're done.
Yep.
And I wanted to make it so that the end game was to finish the book, but I'm looking at that, and it's just, we're not finishing that stupid book. That's just not possible. It's just not going to... It doesn't help that the Ender Dragon decided not to drop the ingredients that we need to continue the game, but we could have figured that out if we had kept like messing around with things, but no.
Well, once again, you could know about that in the book after you kill the dragon, which you can only know about if you kill the dragon, so you can't find out how the dragon works until you've already done it.
And what's worse about
that's the whole mod. Everything is like you need to know before you do it, but you can't know until after you do it.
Right, and what's worse about that is, first of all, I didn't die. They got killed a lot because they were trying to protect me while I was actually taking it out. But how are you supposed to know that if you die too many times, you actually don't get a reward? Yep. And if you don't get the reward, you can't respawn the dragon.
Well, right, because, the dragon has essence, and if you die, then the essence...
So if you die too many times in that fight, it's game over, man. You just can't... There's no easy way of getting that essence back again. So,
and we had no idea. We were legit trying to help him play the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh well.
It's So the game.
Damned if you do and damned if you don't.
It's a 1.6 pack. It's 1.6 mods. These have all been updated since then. I mean, the gases mod alone is like so far advanced beyond the point that it is in this pack. It's almost unrecognizable to me, and in very, very good ways. But I've never even had a chance to see it because whenever I see the gases mod, it's in Blood and Bone. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and say that this is it. So we'll go ahead and give you guys a final tour of the place, and then we'll pretty much wrap it up. Where did we even start on? Do we even remember where spawn is?
Oh, it's at the other end of the island. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, I know where it is.
So it is. That's right. It's like right next to where that portal showed up way down there.
Yeah,
right?
You probably just get on the map, but right, if you go to the south end of the island, there's a couple portals there. It's like right in that area somewhere.
Yeah, so around there is where we actually
Oh, there's a Wickerman down there still. Remember day one, we're like, hey, hon, go check that Wickerman. I remember that part.
I do remember that.
Too much of the trollage, though. She was like, nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, we just happened to come down here and survived to the point where we got to this end of the island, and I found a nice little hill to dig into, and we kind of lived in here ever since.
Yep, now, this was our original front entrance right here.
Now let's go ahead and describe a bunch of the stuff why stuff is the way it is. Like for instance, let's go ahead and say, I'll let you do this one, Anesos. Why limestone?
Because it's cheaty. Oh wait, no.
Well, yeah, actually.
Yeah, so limestone is from one of the mods that didn't get on all the lists. So this is the only half slab that isn't griefable. All the other half slabs in the game, mobs will come up and break or explode upon them. But limestone didn't get on the list. Plus, limestone actually is pretty good at explosion resistance. So if something does blow up out here, these walls are fairly secure.
So for one, these are stronger. For two, these are not too difficult to find if they're in the biome that you're in. For three, they have breakable mechanics. The slabs don't get destroyed.
Totally
now there's an even bit better thing that they do, which if you ever do try to play this pack, one of the other more interesting things that they do. Let's see if I got one on me. I don't have one on me. I'll just use this one. Doesn't matter. The slabs actually, of course, it's on the other side, are not spawnable even topside. So even like this.
Oh yeah, they're spooky.
Yeah,
they're literally called that. Creepy.
Creepy limestone slab. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it's like that, but even if there's no light in here, I'm not gonna. Well, we could take it outside, I guess.
They're never spawnable.
Right,
slab.
Never. It doesn't even matter. Now, and at this point in Minecraft, it actually should still be spawnable because I'm pretty sure that they did fix that mechanic at some point. But it doesn't work.
I'm hella jealous that I haven't found any dang limestone in my single-player world, and Anesos just ribbing me about it while he's talking.
See, these are bottom half. They're regular limestone slabs, but the top half ones are creepy.
Yeah, so actually, let's go ahead and turn on F7. I'll just remove some of the lights here until
we're gonna do this up for real here.
For science,
yeah, sure, why not?
There's still no...
And when we're all done, I can totally kill you both, right? Because it's over.
You can try.
June be thirsty.
Yeah, if you look, it's still not spawning there, is it? Let me try roofing that one over there. I don't know
Must
if
be the
that's
one
actually...
on the top, but
Yeah, it's still not spawning on that. Is that a slab? That's a slab.
Creepy? Oh, these are
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah,
They're creepy.
See, it's a.
Yep.
This should work.
This
I mean,
would definitely be spawnable when it's not.
yeah, and it's just not, and that is a huge advantage. I mean, look at that. See, that's spawnable. That's not. It's just crazy. So, I mean, it has so many advantages. You can make that really cheap really early on, and it's just super powerful. So, yeah. As long as you can, find it.
Find it.
Yeah, and know how to find it. You got all these beach areas that are really good for that type of thing. You just gotta, set up your base right next to that instead of in the middle of a giant plains.
I have a question.
Shoot.
I felt that cut, Mr. Man. Or not a question. I have an observation about how our front is the way it is. Our front is also the way it is because there have been a plethora of ridiculous, exploding, drowning, freaking fracking creepers.
Drowning creepers.
Oh yeah. That's all the stuff over here.
All over
the place out here.
Yeah.
So we had
it was kind of a nice little
that.
front entrance for a while.
Yeah. So some of this is just the
Explosions.
remnants of
And of course
those things.
And of course, the lights of the glintweed, which spreads like crazy. If you put down one, it'll spread 5 of them in an area around it, I think. And then you just pick one of those up, move it over, and it spreads again. So once you get to this, lighting up areas is not as bad because getting torches in this is.
But they are still griefable, so you can't just pop them down. I mean, you can pop them down everywhere, but
we did test that too. And it was a bad test.
Don't forget the other thing about our front, and Aether Wolf just reminded me. Remember all the quicksand where we were trying to trap things and we couldn't
I remember that
ourselves.
Is that still under here?
One of us or another ended up stuck down in the
quicksand around here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at that quicksand.
Now we need a bit of high stubbage.
Sure.
Get. No, whoa, put June
That
away.
is not a stub, hon.
Put June away. That is not your stub.
What?
That is June.
Put June away, hon.
I have an attachment to my stub.
Okay. I'll be good.
Don't forget who's wearing leather and who's wearing armor, hon.
I don't care if you killed me. It's the last freaking episode.
Yeah, that's true, but we get to take June at that point.
And then June becomes ours.
Our June. Yes, okay. Okay, so beyond that, we got some sheep over here, the witchery stuff down this direction.
Right, which we really didn't get to do a lot of that because there were some issues with, specifically the wool bull crap, the wool of bat thingy. That was a pain in the tears to get. Yeah, we did.
We got an altar with a honey head on it. That's good stuff.
Yeah, you draw on all my power.
And an Arthana.
Drawing all your power from
That's all good.
I got to draw the big old circle.
Our circles of magical circles, which is how we made these lovely flying brooms. Where's my flying broom?
The brooms were fun, though glitchy as hell. They're fun.
And of course, we all have all of this. We have it outside, so it gets all the absorption from all these various different types of moss and stuff like that.
Right.
And we got a good amount of power for that here.
Yeah,
so
3,800. That's pretty darn good.
Hey,
for what we use this for, that is a very good amount. So yeah.
There's an important feature over here. Besides all of our lovely trees.
Your honeybee.
My honey hive y'all made for me.
Yeah, when Hun was away to PAX, we happened to find one of the beehives in the Nether that are super nasty, and we brought a little bit of it back and put a little bit of a hive in the corner for Hun. So we tried pouring honey down the side of it and make it look all good, but evidently honey is a little different in this mod.
I'm a little different. This is true.
Yeah. What is it? Slowness?
Honey is a little different. That's
true.
Why are there zombie noises over here?
Yeah,
because they're outside the wall that we so meticulously built.
And we're totally not going to look over.
I'm looking.
Okay.
There's a zombie and there's a skelly
Every
bob.
time we look over this wall, something explodes.
I know.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
he's just a regular old skelly.
Yeah, there's a zombie and a skelly bob. There's another skelly bob up there shooting your face. Watch out.
Yeah.
Protect your
Not
chickens.
really the scariest thing in this pack.
No.
Not even
No.
No.
Yeah, this ball has
Anywho.
gone through a couple different iterations, but right
Large
now it's
glowstone
just double,
bricks. Those were good. Hey!
double thick with glowstone bricks on the top.
How did he get
It's
up
pretty
there?
dang good.
Huh.
We
Up
have
where?
our fabulous farm.
Wow. Did I hit that thing?
And the beautiful turrets everywhere.
Oh, the turrets! You and those
Beautiful.
turrets!
The
Super
beautiful
helpful.
turrets.
Wait,
you
where-
said I could make
Do we have
it.
any left?
Yes.
Where?
There's
How
one on
many
the wall
turrets?
somewhere.
No, I totally just saw one a second ago. Maybe it's over here. I saw
Where'd you
it.
put
Walk
it?
the wall.
I think it's gone.
Sprint the wall,
It's
I
not
guess.
gone.
I don't see it.
My sigil of haste. Yes.
Well, that doesn't.
Yeah,
do
I miss
that.
my sigils of things.
Oh, you guys don't have?
I don't
have.
because I
He
died.
don't have. I have.
You don't
No,
recall
I
this?
swear I
Oh,
just have.
well, yeah, I just don't recall exactly what we recovered and did.
I mean, at this point, if I wanted to spawn one in just for the end of the episode, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But yeah,
It's true.
Well, it don't matter.
because it's not like I died a legit death. That was a pain in
I
the butt.
swear I saw
That's how the
one
mod works.
today. I declare
agree
that
with it, but that's how the
legit
mod works.
got killed it dead. While you were sciencing without any light, you killed it. But anyway, we had some beautiful turrets. Pling
They
pling.
gone.
Doing their job. We had a
Turret-
lovely
Yeah,
farm.
that you
The
used a
turrets
ton
are
of
okay,
our
but they-
material to make.
Take
Yeah.
damage and don't heal themselves. So
Now, this should teach you guys.
little
If
bit
a
of
person
problem.
asks, can I
Fishing
make
zombie,
this?
great.
And you give me the book and say, sure, hun, knock yourself out, then I'm going to make things.
Once
Yeah, and
again,
Anesos learned that.
once again, one
I
would
knew
not
this.
assume that you would go to the most expensive turret possible.
Well, that one sounded
and
the
use the thing that you
coolest.
have the least of.
That
There's a
one
book with
sounded
like 30
the
pages of things you
coolest.
could do. She's like, ooh, let's make blocks of emerald. That'll be good. Toad's got lots of emerald around.
And the next thing we see is an emerald turret that's getting slaughtered on our wall.
Exactly.
It's just, suddenly the emeralds just poof.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I learned. You can teach an old honey new tricks. It works. Every once in a while.
Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty much on the outside. We can go. We'll go to the farm through the inside. I think.
I was gonna say, we do have a farm up there, but yeah, accessing that down below.
Yeah. Well, I still love all these slabs and how easily
Oh,
we make it so we can see
fricker,
outside.
fracker.
You did it! Oh, fine. I don't even have a shovel on me. You're gonna kill me.
What? What has happened?
He pushed me into
I
the
did not
thing.
push you. We
You
were
did- and
both stuck.
it didn't break. Oh, I'm dead.
We were both stuck, and
I wouldn't mind if you had,
Oh,
said
you
didn't let me
saved
die.
him. I was gonna watch him die.
I broke the block. What? It's not breaking.
Pack is helping.
Thank you,
Dadgummit.
Pack.
There you go.
For nostalgia.
She pushed me in. That's
I
so
did not
Of course
push you
she did.
in. I did not push you in. We were
You
both
totally
stuck
pushed
in
me
it.
in.
We walked. He left it open for you to get caught.
Uh-huh.
We were both caught, but I had the flying potion, so I up and away. You were the one who took us stuck in there because I was
Yeah,
stuck
that's true.
too.
All right. So inside now.
Hans,
Super exciting thing.
Hans baking area.
Well, this room was our base for a long time.
This room
until
was
we
our
expanded.
base. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We
Tiny little area.
ventured out. In fact, over here, the little farm was cut in over here because we basically had our front door and our back door, and at some
Which
point,
we got
Pack's like,
confused 5 or
okay, we need to go.
Six.
Yes.
times. Hi, chickens that all died in the wall.
Oh yeah, totally.
Are they not dead? They were all gone on my screen. But anyway. And here's the lovely, lovely farm.
Which
The
the most
floating
important
farm.
feature is our plank, which they
The
did not
diving
walk
board.
nearly
The
enough.
diving
Yeah,
board?
the diving
Yeah.
board. Yeah, not a plank.
That
safe way
was
to
actually
get out.
highly useful early on. dive out into the water in the morning, jump on a boat, and go away.
Yep.
Yep. No doubt about that.
Floating, and this is not only floating, but if we look underneath it, there's actually half slabs underneath the whole thing. To make it so that they can't just go up here. There's an ungriefable area underneath it, so because there's a lot of flying mobs in this that like to grief farmland.
Yep.
So if you put a block below it that they can't grief, then it's a lot more difficult for them to wreck your farm.
Well, that doesn't mean we didn't still have some explosions up here.
Yeah, if you let the water flow down, they will actually swim up the water, get to your farmland, and try to blow up your farmland. And
yes,
pretty good job of it, actually.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
that happened more than one occasion. Oh, the peanuts. There was a lot of late night problems with peanuts.
Late problems with peanuts?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because I was tired and it was late as I farmed, and there were a lot of problems.
Well, we needed peanuts for all of our peanut and butter jelly.
Yep, we did.
Peanut and butter. Peanut, butter, and jelly sandwiches. We have lots of peanut. Thanks.
Yish, we did.
Yish. You really need to put June away, huh? You turn towards me with June out. I'm like, I don't know about.
No, it just was on there. I've switched over. I wasn't trying to be threatening with June.
Okay.
And I lost Yoon, and they gave. I see what you did there.
Okay.
I lost Yoon, and they gave her back to me, even more glorious than she was before.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We upgraded June. Okay, you guys ready? Go back down.
We're ready. I'm ready.
Where'd you go? Hun?
I'm in the furnace room.
He's flying.
No, I'm in the furnace room.
Okay.
He put quicksand at the top of the stairs, and I said nope and hopped down.
You flew off.
And I just jumped over the edge. I didn't fly at all. I jumped over the edge.
Beautiful grindstone. The first way
good
to
Lord, I
actually
still don't have the grindstone either.
Grind up some sugar.
Stupid
bones,
quartz.
She's talking about a single-player world, of course, which is
what he's rubbing into my face.
No,
but you have a press.
We're just talking about things that we can do. Because they're great.
I do. I have a press.
And of course, we have the cows down here that are totally
and
passive.
The bajillion mufflers
that still don't work. They're still not enough.
Anesos still
because they're still making noise.
And the random
that was not a cow.
Pressure plates just for the.
That sounds like a cow that's upstairs.
Go say hi.
Stop it, hon.
You said hi.
Stop being mean.
Dang it, now they're all pushing me. Don't hit the cow while I'm down there. I know what you were thinking of doing.
Oh, I already hit him earlier. They're already mad at me.
Oh, they're only mad at you.
So, can we pour lava on the cows?
Why?
Why?
No. How are we going to share the world if we destroy it, hon?
Are you going to share the world?
I don't know. But, I mean, some people do ask for that, so...
Okay.
Okay, and then there's
downstairs
our
we go.
smeltery room and the steelworks thing that we never used.
This is true.
We never used this at all. We never even used this once, did we?
It is complete. So this is how you're supposed to make steel in this. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to have to do that before you go to the Nether. But
that mod was not working that good at 1.6.
Yeah, it never got completed. So you can go to the Nether and get pig iron, and that makes steel for you.
Right.
So this is kind of totally useless.
Yeah, you can make it work. It's just the functionality of this is just not that great in 1.6. 1.7 Stinker Steelworks got a lot better.
Yeah, it is better for sure.
Yeah, but in this one, it's just annoying as all get up, because especially in Blood and Bones, because it requires you to have like certain materials to work, like charcoal. Because charcoal's so easy to get in Blood and Bones. Hun gets that too, doesn't she?
Hun? How do we make charcoal, Miss Honey?
Stupid sawdust.
Stupid sawdust. That's right.
I don't even know. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm out of coal. I'll need to use some charcoal. Yes. How do I make charcoal?
Yeah, you
What?
need one of these. You need an iron crusher. You crush up your logs, and you make sawdust, and then you cook the sawdust, and you make charcoal.
Don't I have a crusher? It's not iron, but I have a crusher.
Did you read your own comment, hun? He said he wanted to upgrade it 2 times before it's actually worthy.
Right.
Otherwise, you're just going to be spending more coal than you're going to be getting out of it.
Yep.
Right, which means make it iron crusher.
Right.
I don't remember which because
it's
that
a
one's a little
copper
bit weird.
crusher,
The
right?
direction it goes. Look up crusher and figure out how to do the
stone,
upgrades.
copper, bronze, iron, steel. Yeah.
And I think I've got copper right now.
Yeah, bronze is the second tier. So bronze or iron would get you something useful. I think.
Right, so
Below that, you
didn't
use
read
more
the
fuel than you
comment,
can make,
Mr. Man.
so,
I
yeah.
commented on the comment.
Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
Obviously,
Barrels.
you read the comment too.
The barrels.
Yes,
So,
I did.
The,
Over here we have our infinite supply of lava too, which is nice.
and terrifying when invaders came and busted up the place.
I didn't get to see that.
Holy Hannah!
Yeah, this doesn't go away. There's a ritual underneath this. Is constantly spawns the lava there, so yeah.
Because this is your little blood magic ritual thing. So we have unlimited lava, which is great, except that we have unlimited lava.
Right. If it falls on
Right.
you, you're done.
And like right here,
And it's on
right
the stairs
here
that go
was
all the way
destroyed.
from here to the bottom.
Right here was
It's a
destroyed.
place that makes good sense right there.
Yeah.
So
So close, and we're
It's
like
always a good
rebuilding
plan
and
to
going.
put lava on your
"Ooh,
stairs because
Look how
things
close the
don't
lava
fall.
was.
and
The
it's a
invaders
good
were
way
a
of getting an
weekly
infinite.
feature. They
That's
were.
a good place to have the lava, so you could get a whole bunch of obsidian too. I got a good setup
Yep.
there with some obsidian
It
behind it. So yeah.
it worked.
And then we go down here. We have our main supply of water, where there was a hole in the area up there next to the farm that goes down to this weather controller or weather collector, and that gets us all
Right,
the water.
because you don't have
And then
unlimited
Anesos
water
made
in
me
this one.
all the water
Oh, yeah,
in the
yeah.
world, so I didn't have to keep getting like all the bucketing of
Oh yeah, the
annoyance.
fresh water for the sandwiches.
Because Anesos
Hun's-
said,
Hun's
"How
been
can
providing
I-"
the sandwiches so
Yeah, he said, "How can I automate this and make it easier for you?" And so I gave him several suggestions, none of which were to go love himself. And he made some awesome things for me. So you made this water for me, and you made the pulverizer thing all set up to just like
Well, we kind of wanted that too,
Auto-magic.
anyway. So
auto magic.
No, I totally made
mush.
these for Hun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only reason in the world to make.
Okay, obviously.
then we
They
have
are
our
good
power
for-
supply here.
They are good for making the food.
You made the things work. You showed me how to make the things work for what I needed.
And
Didn't
we have a
mean
power.
like you made it for me.
And of course, all the machines are powered by the power supply over here that is cinders that are constantly spawned from being on top of fire. One of the best things to do in a mod pack like this is to use it against itself. And, well, this works.
Oh yeah,
And I got to light the fire.
because it gives you the blaze powder from their deaths, and you just or blaze rods, which you pulverize and make powder, put it in the reactant dynamo. Can you believe we've existed this entire time on a single reactant dynamo?
Mm-hmm.
No nuclear reactors or big reactors or whatever.
You don't
Just-
need that type of stuff in this game anyways.
No,
Or
not in this pack.
in this mod pack. You don't
Very
need all the
light on
machines. Right.
Actually,
Might
there
get to
are
take-
portals and stuff we never even got into. But
There's portals?
yeah, there's enhanced portals. I think. Look, at portal. God, why are you breaking my thing?
Because
Honey.
Schnorman would be hurt. If
Honey,
Ow!
you broke
What
the
about
snow.
break it? Yes,
Why'd you break the snow on?
Because we're gonna want to go down there eventually.
Well, he would have done it easy enough. Stop hitting me!
I'm helping to get prepared for when we have to go down there and stuff. Why am I getting hollered at?
Broke my snow.
Because this is how he was gonna do it.
I was asked to make snow golems, but they don't work in this biome. It's very sad.
Oh, I'm
They go
sorry.
poof, they all go away.
And we get to
Very
watch
sad.
them die.
Yeah. So.
We may have been derping around for a while earlier, and it was suggested I make a whole bunch of snow golems, but they die.
Okay. So
Because this is
over
round to
here.
plenty.
Over here we have the magical crops area. We are currently growing all of these magical crop goodies. We got all the essence.
Meow.
And there
goes
goes
your boots.
Tricky
something.
things. Oh, did
And
they?
we have all the 4 basic essences as well as the. I still don't know why you wanted the dyes.
The dye?
We never
because
used those for
Yeah, we did.
anything. What?
To make dye.
Didn't
The
you
dye
need the
essence?
Didn't you need the dye for
It's
something?
super easy, and you can make any dye out of it. So when you got to make things that require, oh, you know what? In my single player, I actually made. I'm just looking. Yeah, it's just dye. I actually made logistics pipes, except that they're not called logistics pipes. Where are they?
Oh.
There were actually pipes that you had to have cyan dye and all this different colored dye. We didn't do
Really?
it here, but yeah, these are all pipe jack. What the heck was it? There they are. Project Red Transportation. Yeah, we got routed crafting pipes and interface pipes and request pipes. It's the same thing we got in the TFC world now. The Firedale set up for us.
I don't remember seeing you do that in your single player world.
Yeah, I did. It was like
Yeah, and you remember everything.
at some point. Well, I worked on it, and then it was like a lot of work. I don't remember that I actually went.
I
that
did
far
have to
with
walk
it.
through the pricky flowers one more time, and yes, I did that on purpose.
I'm trying to think about that. That might have been the previous season, actually. I think it might. Maybe that's what it was.
Okay.
But anyway, that was
And
one
the
of the
auto
reasons. The other reason is
harvester.
it's like super easy to make that. So anytime you need any color dye for any recipe, boom, you got it.
More
I guess, yeah, that
ravaging
makes sense.
evidence of the invaders over here.
Yeah, they dug the crap out of us over here. We have the invader zombies, which we're gonna have to show at some point.
Ooh, owie! Gotta make that one
You keep
out.
doing that.
Well, the first time was on purpose for nostalgia's sake, and the second time, ow!
Third and fourth.
Remember the goal of this room pack?
We were gonna turn this into a tree farm, weren't we?
Well, we were gonna. Well, one of us was hoping to have magical crops in this entire farm area. Remember, we were going to have different
Maybe.
sections. We were going to have magical crops all over the place. This is
Yeah,
how
that
much
didn't
we
happen.
got. Yeah, this
Because
is how
magical
much we
crops
got
are
essence
stupid
for.
expensive.
Yeah,
Because there was a plan of possibly making it so that we could get more essences for free by using pistons and stuff like that, but it just
Right.
wasn't worth setting up.
right.
And
gotta
at
have
this
these
point,
essences. You
once
gotta
you
have a
get to
lot.
this point of the game, you just don't need all the stuff that you get from those essences.
Right.
The only thing you need is a couple of them to really
It
get
says
by, like the wither
Yeah,
essences.
the special
yeah.
bit is the wither essence,
Right.
because then you can make your wither skeleton skulls out of it, which I guess. Here.
We had quite a bit of.
Oh, and
quite
obsidian
a good
essence
run
actually was
on the,
very helpful.
wither
Oh, yeah.
too.
Oh,
there it
the
is.
obsidian, yeah.
There's the wither skeleton, or wither skeleton essence, right?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, and there's a full one right now, or a grown one. But yeah, so magical crafts was good, but it is set to be difficult in this pack. Don't throw your sandwich on the floor, huh?
No, no.
It is set to be difficult in this pack, so there's no extra seeds, and the essence you have to get from the nether, and yeah.
We found out some interesting things about things like death flowers that
Mm-hmm.
probably should not be planted in your base.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's part of the end stuff. Yeah, it's always fun.
Apparently, I didn't find things out about death flowers because my companion has nothing in it. Anyway,
And
Or mine
I
got
learned
reset
about
too, who
health
knows?
syringes.
about health syringes, right? So you can heal up the sheepies and the cows.
Oh yeah, you learned about that too, didn't you? Yeah. And we got the enchanting area, of course, over here. There's a whole lot of stuff in this one little area that we
Your
just
whole
kind of compacted into here.
Blood magic
Yep.
extraordinaire.
One of the biggest builds that we did was digging out this giant room just so we could have a cursed earth spawner, so that we could do blood magic stuff like the rune of haste that he's been using this whole time.
I've got
And
The
two.
rune of sigil is amazing. The rune of sigil. The
rune
sigil of
yes.
haste. There we go.
You know what?
Speed in this pack is just nearly impossible to come by. And there's a mod, or there's a mod that actually makes you move slowly, and the more armor you have on, the slower you move, and the more stuff you're carrying, the slower you move. And then, boom, you grab this thing and wow!
Wow! And then we get to run loops around the rat. Oh, he cheated it in.
Oh man, he's ahead of us now.
Hey, it's my blood altar.
Get him.
We were wiggling past your face all neener, and you're like, screw that, I got one too.
Yeah, that didn't work too good, did it? But yeah, this is works on a thing I've used in so many different series, but it's the same thing that I do in all those. These are one tall little spawners things, which I really love since it reduces everything that you could have a problem with to just 2 things, or to just like the things that can spawn in one high area, which is usually just spiders. In this, it's spiders and kobolds. But
and kobolds, it's dirty little rats.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah, and it's really good.
Yes, they are.
Since it's just them that spawn,
body bags.
It's a lot safer. So you don't have creepers that constantly blow stuff up, or Endermen that keep taking out blocks, and so on and so on. And since this pack is so dangerous for everything trying to break every block imaginable, you really got to be careful about what you spawn in, and so anything that's a spawn traps, or anything that's mob traps. So yeah,
we did make this advanced item collector, which is nice. I mean, this is pretty late game stuff to make the blood and magic thing. So collecting all these is nice to have at this point, but you can't really do it early on. But yeah, we got almost 2 stacks of emeralds now. All the flint and iron and whatever else you could ever want, pretty much.
Yep.
String and coal and all that stuff.
I can't believe he didn't say it, but basically he calls this his nope cake.
Oh yeah, it's usually a 5-layer nope cake. This is a 3-layer nope cake, I think, right? 1, 2,
3-layer.
3. Is it only 3? Yeah. Which seems to work pretty good. If we went up too much higher than this, it would have been starting to go into the surface. So
we talked about that, but we ended up not really needing it. So
yeah, we weren't going to go so deep into the blood magic that we were going to need more than that. We were only using it for constant stuff, with the sigils that we're using for getting around quickly, and the lava, really. So
yes, kobolds turn Han into a mowing demon. What's your point?
Can't get through the.
You have to turn off the speed.
I know, it's so annoying.
Han.
Yes.
We gotta see it.
No.
Yeah, we gotta see it. We gotta see it. There she is. Bat Hun.
Bat Hun.
With her eyes just slightly peering underneath the mask.
It's so perfect. It's so ridiculous.
It is,
so
because
perfect.
it doesn't quite fit my face.
It is, yeah, it's a little tight. You need to stretch it just a little bit lower.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Okay.
Okay, and then we got down here. This is the nether area. This is also...
Oh,
one thing that happens... What did I miss?
I was going to say, we missed talking about the resident ender and our little bit of a trip to find an ender forest.
Oh, yeah, we had to go way the frick out there to find that thing.
And the lag of insanity.
1.6 is not nice. You said the biomes of plenty and 1.6 with all the stuff that's trying to spawn.
Yeah.
It did not like us going out here to get this stuff.
No,
but yeah, we did finally find an ender forest at some point.
Nope. You just have to restart it over and over and over.
Yep. And we finally got it. And
it was like 2,000 blocks away.
Getting ender pearls in this is just tedious. So.
And just saying, for anybody out there who may be thinking how lovely it would be to jump in ender essence, it's not recommended to do it underground.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about over here. This is the way to get to the dream world that we have set up. This is a pathway that just goes straight over to the spawn, really.
As well as a little bit of our early digging, I think. Oh yeah, and here's where you were working on your hammer or something.
Working on what?
You're working
on there's a little hammer spot there, yeah.
There's like a 3x12 pathway or something over here.
Well, I think I was looking for aluminum or something like that, and that's on this level or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of diggy hole and a lot of holy crap we're hearing.
Let's not look at the dream world right now.
What is
it's raining outside and dark.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Gas. Hey, Anesos, what do you think about that?
I'm wondering why you're shoving me into the gas.
I want to watch you suffocate.
Yeah, there's green gas, lights on fire, and will suffocate you if you stand in it.
I totally wasn't checking to see if I had a
Totally makes
torch.
you go.
What? You guys are downstairs?
Yeah. Where did you go? Makes you blind
went
and
down the
eventually
tunnel.
suffocate.
But we weren't
Oh,
gonna
you're gonna go over to the
dream world. It's
greenhouse
just a
one?
little shack.
Oh, we're just playing down here.
Oh, nice way
I
of
didn't
stopping
see you
it.
head that way.
That's brilliant. I like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the
Blood
blood
light
magic
stoppers, yeah.
lamps. I was gonna say that. So these little sparkly things are the blood magic lights, and they count as a block or something. So they actually stop the gas.
And it uses a very tiny amount of blood essence,
Right.
life essence to spawn them. So yeah.
Yep.
And this is our dungeon
part of a roguelike
that we
dungeon.
had to take over.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
What?
Problems.
What?
You didn't see what was back there, eh?
It's not our dungeon anymore.
It's now their dungeon.
I'm looking to see where
They have taken over.
Hey,
you
hon,
block it
you
off?
ready?
Did
Ready?
you block it off?
They have taken
Look.
over.
Oh, hi.
Oh yeah, stand there and let the. I'll
Well,
be
block
over
it
here.
off. I don't got no builders.
How come it'll be
Well,
over here?
why did you instantly rush in there?
Well, I stepped forward to look, and June's blood.
That was a bad plan.
June is thirsty.
Oh man, that's loud. Oh yeah, we have a mob spawner. I forgot about this.
Yeah, this thing.
There's some
It
spawners
functions.
in the ceiling. Sort of works. A little slow, and they all spawn with armor, so they kill. But no big deal now. There's the nether portal, which totally has belts and other horrible
I hate this nether portal. I hate this nether portal.
Yeah.
You know why I hate this nether portal? Because you all have obsidian. I have
Because
obsidian.
we
It's
have
not
obsidian.
blocks. It's not blocks. It's not.
Oh, they're fighting. Or, well, no, he's trying to shoot me and he's shooting his friend. That's cute. Alright.
Collateral
Yeah, nether
damage.
portals
It
spawn
happens.
so you can lose that.
Right.
June is a
Loud down here.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
Alright, what's up? What else? What do we got?
And we have the end portal down there. We got the nether portal down there. We went to the end in the nether. The nether.
Oh, yeah.
We destroyed the end a little bit. We had a lot of fun over there.
The end portal, which just happens to be right here, right? It was so weird that we just found it right. No.
No.
You can't find an end portal. You have to build your own end portal.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit expensive. Let me look up the recipe. What did it take again?
Here.
Oh yeah, nether stars, manulin, arterite,
I forgot. I'm still in creative.
endstone, enderium. It's just a little bit expensive. But yeah, that's how you get to the end.
Basically, until you go to the dream world, you can't go to the end. So yeah.
Exactly. Progression. That's crazy talks.
And all I want to do is get to the dream world and be like, yo, I did it. That's all I
Yeah,
have
that's
to do.
that.
No.
Hun's
The
single
goal
player
is to
series.
get to the
She's
end and kill the
really
dragon.
trying
All
to.
I have to do is get to the dream world.
I don't even remember what that was for anymore. It's so long ago.
Packing.
Oh. Chat just
Yeah.
See, chat just reminded me. Remember when we were down there digging around at the lower levels with the red gas all over the place? And
The explosions.
And you
there
were
was a
like
few
a pyromaniac, exploding
couple
everything.
explosions there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Anesos Pack is like, you know how many times Anesos wanted to kill you and I saved you, and I kept saying, no, Anesos, no, don't kill her with explosions, and he was out to kill you. And
Yeah.
you wonder why June be
He's a
thirsty.
little bit more bloodlusty than you'd think.
Didn't want to
His
kill
common
anybody.
his
but
comic exterior
explosions
does
are so much
have.
fun.
Too late, I've already noticed you, Shale.
You were putting them inside the base.
What?
Anesos is just as
Oh.
trolly as Pack,
Whatever.
and
Things
just
are
as
booming.
bloodlusty as Hun.
I'm
You just
like,
think
whatever.
he's safe. You just think he's safe because he's the quiet one, but you gotta watch the quiet ones.
You gotta watch the quiet ones. Yes. Well, compared to
Okay.
you two, I'm the quiet one, but I don't know if that really says much. So, just
Okay.
saying.
This
Well,
is true.
outside of the end and the nether, which we're not going to because there's not really a point of doing that. The end fight was incredible.
I think there's one thing we could
but-
do.
Yeah, that's just an episode. If you haven't seen that episode, you should see that episode. So yeah.
The only other thing that's really of note to me is the trap that you guys made.
Yep, that's where we're going next.
All right, trap it is. And it's ready.
This is something that we had to experiment with, like, you know what? No, it's not.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, let's unrain it when we head over there. So
this is something that we spent a lot of time on, because if you play any type of B&B and you leave the ability for okay, first of all, there are invader zombies. Invader zombies are stupid nasty. What they do is they spawn in this portal, and they dig their way to you. They don't dig their way around and have this fancy mechanic that does this, that, and the other. No, they just know where you. They instantly know where you are in the world. And one of them has a pick and will dig to you wherever you are.
Yep.
With like a giant trail of 40 zombies behind them, and they're all buffed up to have like 100
And they're
health.
all bloodlusty to eat your face. They
Right.
are hungry,
it
and
starts
nothing
out
will
with just a
satisfy
couple,
them but your
but-
face.
Now, all you really need to do to defeat this thing, well, is you go through this portal and you fight the boss, and then you get this magical hand thing that lets you close the portal.
Right.
Done. Everything's over,
Totally
right?
works.
Okay, now let's look at the map and how many times we have spawned portals in this world. Okay, there's the current one.
In single player.
2, 3, 4.
One here.
Let's see. Did I see that
one
one?
across
Let's see.
the
1, 2,
way.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
6.
It's ridiculous.
I think this is 7.
Long story short, we decided don't close them.
And they were spawning within like half an hour of each other.
Right.
It was getting to the point where we couldn't keep up with it fast enough. We kept getting raided for absolutely no particular reason. So if you're playing on this, either A, you have to turn this off, which is no fun because it defeats the purpose of having that particular mod in the pack. The point is to have the danger of them raiding you. But on the other hand, you need to be able to defeat it. Mm-hmm. And the only way that we could think of defeating it was to actually create a full-sized portal trap that has this stuff in the bottom. It's got sludge in the bottom, and these guys who are really pissed off that will not be spawned.
They're just always mad.
That's why they're called angry Endermen.
And they cannot, since the miners cannot dig through obsidian, we need a natural, regular obsidian. That's the only thing that they can't dig through, really. There's a couple other things, I'm sure, but this is the only thing that they really can't seem to dig through fast enough to live.
Right.
So
try to dig through it, but then
any place that's tall enough for them to get to, that you have to make obsidian, and we just kept going up. We had it at this height, but they were still getting like a little bit out because they pillar on top of each other. They don't just spawn. They stand there and they pillar on top of each other, and they were like way the frick up here.
Yep.
It was like the leaning tower of invaders.
There was like
over the edge. It was
40
crazy.
Zombies stacked on top of each other. It was ridiculous.
It was.
That's why
it
I stuck this
thankfully
on the top. So
now we have a lip.
They can't get out.
What you gotta hope is that the one on top is not a miner zombie.
Yeah.
If it's the miner, then you have a problem.
It should actually all be obsidian, but
this thing honestly needs a ceiling. But
yeah,
at some point you just gotta say, that's it. We're done.
Good enough.
This is about as good as you could do reasonably in this pack. And as far as I'm concerned, this is like the way you beat the pack almost, because at this point you could survive. Suddenly you could just farm and survive and not worry about getting destroyed, because this is your end game.
You don't have
getting here,
digging through the world and coming up under your base and stuff anymore.
But getting to this point, do you know how long it took to farm this much obsidian? And when I say farm, we actually use the farming method, not like digging it up. Well, I did some digging too, but we have the infinite lava block that I was able to use to get a lot of this, and we have the flour that got us a whole lot of obsidian. So if it wasn't for those, there's no way. And that's all relatively end-game stuff. So
I know, this is why I'm struggling to get to the dang nether, because I'm like, how the heck am I even going to get straight obsidian?
Yep.
And here's Hun's black-hearted death flower that had to be flown.
Yeah, and this is one of the gifts from the end. There's a flower that spawns Enderman around it, and when it depreciates it has a time limit basically. When it depreciates to 0, it blows up an area around it, fills it in with cobwebs, and spawns a bunch of Endermen.
Yep.
Angry Enderman.
Which is why it's over here and not in our base.
It was in our base.
It was
Right.
in our base, and I was.
It wasn't a pot. To be fair,
I
I
was
thought that you could put it
researching.
in a pot.
Everybody thought we could put it in the pot. So for science, I put it in the pot. In the precinct, I had a bunch of angry Endermen. And as I was learning, the very last tidbit of information that I did not have, and I was waiting for it to give me the last observance tidbit of information. Everything
This is
it
that
gave us
research
was
thing, yeah.
stupid. Yeah.
And
And all of a sudden, people are like, "Hun, just so you know, when it hits a certain point, it's gonna go boom and destroy blocks and stuff." And I was like, guys, guys,
Maybe we
Yeah, it was
should.
time to remove that
I
from
think
the
I
base.
should remove this out of our base.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they
Yeah.
were in the end, and I was staying behind for the sciencing of this thing, and it's like, no. So that's
Yeah,
where
so-
this came
Yep.
from.
So all in all, I think we pretty much beat the pack. There's not really much else you can really do. We could explore the end. We did. We could do a lot of other stuff, but it's done. It's just done.
We're
So-
at the point where there's things you can do because it's Minecraft. There's always things you can do, but
Right.
we've beaten the survival progression part of the
Mhm.
pack, which is kind of the whole point of this pack, right?
Yeah,
Right, and none of us really wants it to end because we have a great time together, and and it's a fun thing to do. But at the same time, it sort of felt very much okay. It's
Yeah, the last couple
It's
weeks we were
done.
logging in, going, so
what are we gonna do?
Fly
I
around the
guess
end some more,
Fly
guys,
around
I
the end,
guess?
yeah.
we
Yeah.
actually spent the last weekend trying to figure out what we were going to do, and we just couldn't think of an actual reason to.
Right.
Well,
we didn't
first of all, I was
play.
complete. It didn't help that I was completely and totally exhausted and no cognitive ability to play. But that's beside the point. We actually didn't really have anything to do.
And
So I mean, we were so defeated by the whole end crap was just so defeated.
And it
It's
ended up
just like,
being
no.
just a nice time that we talked with the Streamians and each other and just sort of went, what the heck are we going to do next? And what are some of our options?
if there was
And-
just a way to copy the book, so that you got to have it in your inventory to research stuff, but then when you come back, you make a copy, you put it on the shelf, and then you
Or
have
if they
a
actually
backup.
made it,
Or-
or the more honest thing that they should have done is made it so that the research is not in the book. It should be,
Yo,
Yeah, you
the
should learn
research
it.
is
Should
in your
be more
head.
knowledge.
You've learned
Right.
it, so you make
Right.
it like a quest book. You lose your quest book, you make a new
Right.
quest book, and everything is there.
Right. Like in just about every other mod, you don't lose the knowledge if you lose the book. Like
Right.
Thaumcraft, you don't lose the knowledge if the Thaumonomicon it goes poof. You just make a new one.
Right.
So, Domino,
But-
yes.
It's all right. Again,
Phenomenon.
it is 1.6, and a lot of mods were kind of just getting their foothold in 1.6. So
Yeah. So
that's
I think
part of
this
the
is.
issue.
I gotta say, this is probably my last time exploring Blood and Bones. I'm gonna probably
Original.
say
Original.
Blood and Bones. Probably. I don't think I'm ever coming back to this again. I think I'm finally done with
I
it.
would agree with that. 4 times is probably enough for me.
Yeah, I've done 2 or 3 myself. It
Yeah,
was a lot
okay,
of
so
fun.
it's time to call in Blood and Bones for all of us. We're retiring.
No. 4 times, hon.
Of course, one of us still has a challenge that she needs to finish.
I'm
So if you ever want to see more
second
Blood and
season.
Bones, you can always go and see. I mean, Hun has her own single-player series, which if you've been following this one, we talk about all the time because the
'Cause they give me
derpage is
crap.
strong with this one. So yeah, you can
The
always
derp is a
see
little
what's
strong.
going on with that, and she's got it on her YouTube. She puts it up not regularly enough, so.
Totally coming back. It's totally a regular thing again.
Is coming back to a
I'll
regular
times
have
a
thing.
week.
2 times a week, every single
3 times
week.
a week.
You know,
Uh-huh.
I'm not doing 3 times a week. Are you?
You're not doing 2 times a week.
Y'all are smoking crack. I'm gonna get it out 1 or 2 times a week. You know, I have moved across the country. Shut your face.
Well, there is
Okay.
that part, yeah.
That just leaves a couple more things to do, really.
No, you jerk. That was not even a fair fight. Really? Just
What was it supposed to be?
I'm just gonna kill him. Just out of nowhere.
No.
As soon as you said a couple more things to do, I went, and I turned around and I'm already dead.
I would like to point out that when I asked permissions, so can I kill you guys when it's over? You guys were just shocked and dismayed at how I could even suggest such a thing. And then what's the rat do? He turns around and is like, and the last thing to do is to murder my friends.
Murder them. That's right.
He murderlated us initially.
Murderlated them.
He murderlated us.
What?
So
And I made sure to take out Anesos first because he could have actually killed me.
Oh, good. I have no idea why I'm running around picking up bits, because who cares?
I know.
But,
This ain't even my bits. You got
so that we can put them in a chest. All right, well, that's it. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
We
That's
had fun.
it. Yeah, we did. You guys have a good one.
Bye.